Hello, this is Bobby Kimbrough. As always, welcome to There's Strength in the Struggle. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, all of you, all 10,000 plus that continuously show me the love that you show me. I can't say it enough, and I'll always say it every chance I get to speak, as I'm grateful and I'm humbled by the support that you give me constantly. You have no idea how it gets me through the days, how it gets me through the moments. I was sitting around thinking, I was talking with my kids, and we were having conversation about Memorial Day and, what a great sacrifice those that have served our country have made. And then we were talking about what we were doing 12 years ago on Memorial Day, a week prior to their mother passing. And we were having a conversation about how the pain still shows up, how sometimes the pain still affects us at strange times. And I started thinking about the pain that people feel all over this country, whether it's emotional pain, social pain, financial pain, psychological pain. And I sat in my favorite chair and I started thinking about pain, and I realized that pain is a part of the process. You can't have progress without pain. The progress is a part of the process which produces the success. And without the process, there is no success. And I started thinking about the role that pain has played in my life. I started thinking about the role that pain has played in life, period. I was taken back to some time ago, 20 plus years ago, at my time at Quantico. As many of you know, that part of my life has shaped me forever. And we were 2 weeks from graduating from Quantico, and I broke my hand. They sent me to a doctor, orthopedic, x-rayed, and said it was broken. And we're 2 weeks before we do what they call shoot for your job, qualify with your firearm. And they gave me an option. We don't think you can qualify with your dominant hand, right hand, being broken. We don't think that it would be fair to you to let you try to do that, because if you fail to qualify, then that means that you've lost your job and your hopes of being an agent will never happen. So we're prepared to do is send you back to the Greensboro resident office, GRO, and allow you to sit there for 9 months. And then we'll bring you back to start over again. And I started saying to myself, all the hell I've been through here for 5 months already. And you want to send me back and come back 9 months and start all over again? I don't think I could do that. So I asked them to speak to the doctor. As I was sitting there talking with the doctor, and I was explaining to him, and I guess he could see the passion in my eyes. And what he told me was that I'll let you make the decision. So that I understand you is that you're telling me that if you don't feel the pain, you think you can qualify with your weapon. I said, I know I can, because my skill set is strong enough and proficient enough that if I don't feel the pain or recourse from my Sig Sauer 40 caliber, and the pain causing a throbbing in my hand, which will in turn cause me to shake or the rounds to move, therefore cause me not to qualify. But if I don't feel the pain, I know that I can qualify. He said, you feel certain about that? And I said, I do. He says, here's what I'm going to do. This call will be yours. I'm going to take the cast off. I'm going to wrap it with a soft cast. I'm going to give you a prescription. Take one of the pills. an hour before you qualify, and you won't feel any pain. As a matter of fact, you won't even feel anything in your hand right there. And I started saying to myself, I won't feel anything. And as the next day came, I felt nervous and apprehensive, knowing that if I don't qualify, everything is for naught. I would have lost my job. The month that I've already been there will be down the drain. And I have to come back home and find a job. But I said, he said I wasn't going to feel any pain, and I know how well the marksman that I am, so I'm going to go. And we went to the range and we shot. I passed by 3 points in 83. 4 points less, I'd have lost my job. And I started thinking about that moment 21 years ago as I was thinking about pain. And I started thinking about it. Just imagine where we would be in our lives if we could remove the pain from the situation. Imagine a birth without pain. Imagine a relationship without pain. Imagine a struggle with no pain. Imagine a pain-free life. It's only imaginary because it doesn't work like that. But what if we fought through the pain that we have in our lives? We realize that the pain is a part of the process, and the process is necessary for the success. Imagine if we looked at pain as just another obstacle to keep me or keep you from getting where we want to be. If you were to talk to some people who have made it in life, who are living their dream, they would tell you that in order to live your dream, it requires some pain. As a matter of fact, in order to live your dream, you got to go without sleep. Ain't that an oxymoron? In order to live my dream, that means I got to go without sleep. In order to live my dream, I got to wake up, because if I don't wake up and I live through and I sleep through the dream, then all it is a dream. But in order for me to live it, I got to wake up and go without sleep. So imagine that if you live your life and realize that pain serves a purpose. Everything in life has a yin and a yang. Joy, pain, life, death, good, bad, success, failure. But what if I approach this thing called pain as it's a part of the process, and I'm going to arrive on the other side successfully? Imagine a world or a community where we looked at pain as just a part of the process. Realize that pain has a purpose in life. It has a place in life. Like most things do. It's a part of the process. So I want to tell you, what I want to leave you with is this. No matter what the pain that you're dealing with, fight through it. Don't give up. I'm reminded of a story that I read some years ago where a hiker, a mountain climber, was faced with a tragic incident where he was caught between a rock and a hard place, and he couldn't free himself. And he realized that if he didn't free himself where his arm was caught, he would eventually die. He saw that his arm was smashed. He saw that the pain was excruciating. He realized that eventually, if he didn't free himself, he would die out there in the wilderness, caught between a rock and a hard place. So he pulled out his hiking knife, and he started to saw away through his skin and his bone. He basically amputated himself. And he freed himself. Through the pain, he freed himself just so he could be successful and continue to live. But what if he would have just said, I can't do this because the pain is so great. So I'm going to allow the pain to take my life, not just take a part of my arm. I wonder, many of us could not have done that. I wonder how many of us could have done that. But guess what? You don't have to be faced with something that traumatic. Because the pains that we feel every day in success or relationships, by no means is that tragic. The simple pains that we feel are almost like ingrown toenails if we look at them in the scheme of things once we've gotten through them. Think of the relationships that you said, I can't get through this because of the pain. But when you got through it, you look back and say, really? Think of the situation that you've been in, and you look back once you got through, and you said, really? The scripture says that I'll never leave my people forsaken. He that is in me is greater than is in the world. Think about all the tools and the power that you have to fight through this thing we call pain. But here's the kicker. Imagine what you could have if you fought through the pain. Imagine the success you could have if you fought through the pain. Because I know that the pain brings about tears, but here's the truth. The tears are just a way to the triumph. The tears are just clearing the vision so that you can see clearer, and the triumph becomes just that much clearer. It's only a part of the process. So I want to leave you with, fight through the pain. Fight through the pain. Fight through the pain. May God continue to be successful in your life. May God continue to bless you in your life. And may all your dreams come true, all your hopes. Because at the end of the day, they're yours to have in the whole. And as always, thank you, and I love you.